Well, even more importantly, Nick Liuzza, the CEO of Beeline Holdings, stock symbol BLNE. I consider him a close friend, a colleague, as well as a contributor to this program. And I love the homepage where it says access the same loans that tycoons use. Mike, are they accessing the same loans as you use, Mr. Moneyback?
No, they are, thanks to Beeline, but before they weren't able to.
It's interesting when you talk to a publicly traded company, a CEO, because they can only tell you so much because it's called non-material public information, meaning that material non-public information, MNPA, means you can't distribute MNPA until everybody knows at the same time. And Nick, you're going to be bursting at the seams knowing what I know about you. So before we start, two things: give us a review of 2025. Talk about the sort of idea of faster, simpler mortgages in this AI lending environment. Good to see you, man. Happy New Year.
Hey, man. Good to see you. Happy New Year to you and the group. And yes, you know what? I'm bursting at the seam to want to say things that I should not and cannot. But it is going to be a good 2026 for Beeline. 2025 was great. We went into the year with several major goals. Two of the most important were on the financial side was ensuring that we were debt free, which we are now, and ensuring that we would be cash flow positive in our lending division, before the end of the year, which that happened in October. Cash flow positive, not net income positive. So those were really big milestones for us. And remember, we devised our platform to really, take care of the generation that grew up with these phones in their pockets when they were 6 or 7 years old. And our platform is addressing those needs because it's multi-diverse and it provides a wider variety of options than most lenders.
Nick, when you talk to people that are visiting Beeline and talking with you and going to the website and stuff, are you sensing a great relief in a lot of younger future home buyers that now that you're on the scene and you're kind of simplifying things for them?
Yeah, we are, and I do want to make the point though is yes, we designed our platform for the next generation, but look, there's a lot of people that are my age, right?
Sure.
And baby boomers that want a simpler, more digital process, and we do a lot of business with those guys as well. But there is a lot of satisfaction though with the younger generation because they're reading headlines that owning a home is more expensive than renting, which isn't true.
Yeah.
And they are they're seeing. They hear the horror stories from their families about how hard it is to get a mortgage. And so when you see these things and you look at the videos on the testimonials, the video testimonials on our site, you see joy, you see relief, you see the fact that, people are actually able to step into a home that they own and achieve the American dream like they heard about when they were little kids, but they can actually do it now. So there are a slither of millennials that are taking advantage of what we have to offer and actually step into that first home or refinance that mortgage to buy whatever you want to buy on the side.
Hey, Nick, my question that I get most when people email is, number one, how do we find you? It's super easy. You can go to makeabeeline.com. But the other piece of it is, what if you can put into words just for the new year, because we're resetting everything here, what's the big difference between other mortgage lenders and what you guys are doing?
Yeah, the biggest difference is wider variety of mortgage options, number one. A Beeline equity product that leverages the blockchain, which you will hear more about very soon, which is a product that's not tied to interest rates, and it allows you to monetize or sell a portion of your home quickly and receive cash quickly, and it's completely different than the other products that are out there in the marketplace. I mean, no one can touch this product. And so we are completely different because we are offering conventional mortgages with rates that are in line with Rocket and Better and all the other big digital mortgage lenders out there. But we also have a wider variety of products that you might want to take a look at that you didn't know about prior to. And so I think, that's our claim to fame is we are just addressing, and it's not game over if we can't give you a conventional mortgage.
I think that's the piece of it that, everybody that went through the mortgage crisis, everyone went through COVID. Everyone went through the fogging up of a mirror to see the derivatives market collapse. Now sees like a 2.0 in the mortgage business. And I think because of the AI piece of it and because of the velocity in which you can get refinanced or even a new mortgage, and the fact is that they're underwriting intelligently now. They're the only thing I believe that is a little bit different is they're still using adjusted gross income, which I think you're still fighting that battle. But don't you think this is sort of the smart way now?
Yeah, it is. 'Cause we have two products that I would call common sense products that don't even ask for income, right? They don't even, you don't even, income is not even a criteria in the underwriting process to get these two mortgages. And again, you can't get them at the top 50 lenders. Maybe one of the top 50 lenders you can, but for the most part, you can't. So, and look, I mean, test out our chatbot, right? His name is Bob, right? We were the first to introduce an AI chatbot. He can answer your questions 24/7, 365, right? And you don't have to, invest time, energy, or even dollars into a mortgage process until you can really, speak to him and get the information you need and really understand it. You don't have to look through charts or, do Google searches. You can just go to makeabeeline.com and just firing away questions and ask him questions, any question you would have about mortgage. You can't ask him who killed John F. Kennedy, but
Nick Liuzza is the CEO of Beeline Holdings Incorporated. Ticker symbol is BLNE, and as Sully mentioned, the website makeabeeline.com. Nick, I talk about the people, the euphoric effect so many people must have, younger generation and older people like us going to your website. What have you heard, though, about ease of use and how easy it is through Beeline to go through the mortgage process?
I'm so glad you brought that up because we really don't talk about it that much, right, at all. And we've written this, we're very intuitive in the way we wrote this product. By the way, our product team is based in Australia. And it's not like we wanted to be in Australia, but we just found a product team that really met the mark for us. And so it's a light approach. It's a very sort of like, I'm not going to say comical, but it takes an easy vibe approach. And if you've ever been to Australia and seen their vibe is amazing. They are the most easygoing people in the world. And that's what our point of sale is like, which is our application. It's a very easy vibe. It's right there. It makes you feel comfortable. The color scheme makes you feel comfortable. Bob is right there to answer your questions if you have any questions. Of course, we can get you to a loan guy. We call them loan guys, not loan officers, in a matter of seconds if you want to speak to someone, right? But the vibe and the ease of use, I constantly hear over and over through our reviews and through people I speak with that this was the simplest, easiest process that I've ever done. And honestly, we don't talk about that enough. And I'm glad you brought that up. But if anyone could go to the Google reviews and read them, you'll see this as a constant theme.
Well, I love that, Nick, because it can be such an intimidating thing, especially for the younger demographic. Actually, it doesn't really matter how old you are, but it's just an intimidating process. So even the name, Beeline, I mean, all of it is a vibe, and it is something easy, and you can do it from your phone, which is what everyone is gearing towards.
Are you getting paid by him? It sounds like a commercial.
No, but
I'm getting ready to hire her.
I was going to say.
RSU plan.
Hey, Nick, before we let you out of here, what's a typical velocity for a first-time mortgage and a typical velocity for refinances these days?
Man, we're getting to the table in like 16 business days.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
We're getting there very quickly. The thing that slows us up is the appraisal. If you get an appraisal waiver, which is about 10% of the files, you can close in a week. I mean, we are flying through these applications right now. And one of the things we're getting ready to release, just so you know, is we're going to create a page on our website asking people to upload a video of the new home they just bought and show us that home, or talk about what you're using the money for in a cash out refi. And just start collecting all these videos on our site because people need to get more excited about mortgages and understand that it's not better than, a mortgage is not more expensive than renting. It's way better to own a home than rent a property. And so we want to create excitement and bring that excitement back. And I think you're going to see that on our website here pretty soon.
Hey, Mary, put another shrimp on the Bobby in Australia.
No, I can't.
Come on.
Thanks, Nick. Give me Troy for that.
Nick Liuzza, CEO, Beeline Holdings, Inc., ticker symbol BLNE, website, makeabeeline.com.